A relationship will never complete you, and this video is going to show you why boundaries are going to support you in releasing anxious and avoidant tendencies in relationship and really step into secure attachment. So, in relationship, a lot of times people think that your partner is going to complete you. That means you are enmeshed. That means that you lack a sense of individuality and you likely have no boundaries because everything goes, because your relationship is the key to your success and happiness, and your relationship can read your mind and you don't really need to communicate anything at all, because just by being in life, having that person in your life, then everything is fulfilled, right? False. And this is why. Boundaries are going to help you keep your sense of individuality. When two people are in relationship, I'm going to speak to intimate relationship, but this goes for any relationship, family, or anything of that kind. The boundaries you set in a relationship help you understand where you have needs that might be different than another person's, because we all are our own people. We all have our own mosaic of life experiences and desires and triggers and core unmet needs and things that make us, different strengths, different weaknesses, different areas of growth. And so when we set boundaries, it doesn't create more distance between you and that other person. It actually creates more discernment about who you are. This person helps you be a better person. This person is a mirror to help you grow. This person supports you in being the best version of you. This person supports you by giving you love, by showing you your strengths, by loving you, by holding you, by having fun with you. But this person cannot complete you, and boundaries help you keep this sense of security in self that no one can provide you other than you. So when we can set a boundary and say, hey, I desire this. This is what I need. This helps me feel safe. This helps me feel supported. This helps me feel like I belong. This helps me feel autonomous. Autonomous, keyword. Then we maintain a secure attachment to self. It shows the self, hey, I'm looking out for you. I don't assume that anyone else can read your mind, because this internal system, our heart, has its own mind. They can't read our mind. And we have this unhealthy and just frankly a myth that is said in our world that if it's a healthy relationship, they'll just be able to know. They'll just be able to read your mind, read your heart's mind. And it's false, because so much is happening on a day-to-day basis. What we need today is probably going to be very different than what we need tomorrow. And so when we absolutely can be attuned to somebody's energy and read the energy, try to read the heart space, there's something that is really powerful in our relationship with ourself that happens when we can vocalize our desire, and that comes out as a boundary. Hey, this is what I need. Hey, I would love to connect deeper with you, but I need 20 minutes before I have the capacity to connect in quality time. Hey, it feels overwhelming to my system when you speak with a raised tone. I'm going to separate myself until we can have a conversation that feels more regulating. I'll be back and check in on you in 5 minutes. These boundaries, right, communicated in love, allow for deeper connection, but it honors the self. It honors the nervous system. It honors the way that you want to be in relationship. And it honors the emotional and physical capacity that you have at that moment. When we override our own body and our own heart's desire to make somebody else happy, we're actually not in healthy relationship. We're in self-abandoning of ourselves in order to keep peace with somebody else. And so that, even though it might look like a connection with that person of like, oh, I didn't leave you. Oh, I allowed us to stay in proximity in this moment. I didn't step away. I allowed us to have intimacy. I allowed us to have connection. What you're doing is you're allowing yourself to have connection with somebody based on an assumption about what they need, or an assumption that your system will be okay to override that need. but you're abandoning yourself in the process. You're abandoning that little nudge, that little pull that's happening inside of you of like, hey, I need a little bit more safety before I have capacity to connect that way. Hey, I need a little bit of attunement with you. Hey, can you attune to me? Can you be aware of what's coming up right now before you override it by meeting somebody else's needs? So we are always going to be in healthier relationship if we can really connect with the voice of our inner voice, the voice of our heart, the voice of our intuition. And when we don't set boundaries, we often are avoiding that intuition. We're avoiding that little nudge of, hey, you need to pour into yourself. Hey, you don't have capacity for present intimacy at this moment, whether quality time intimacy, whether physical intimacy, whether intellectual intimacy. And so it is our job to attune at every moment. Every moment is a new moment. Every moment is a new opportunity for a new reality. And we're often living based on past realities, based on past stories, based on our inner child's past stories, the meaning that we've made out of the world, the meaning that we've made out of the relationship we have with the other person, the meaning that we make about what they usually need, instead of meeting each other anew every moment and creating a new opportunity for new boundaries to be set, new desires to be vocalized, new ways of understanding each other to be created. And so in relationship, boundaries actually create space for new connection, a connection that allows yourselves to meet each other in this overlap that's new today than it was yesterday, and new tomorrow than it was today. And having this overlap means, hey, I'm going to attune to you. I might be able to pick up on some data that helps me understand where you're at, but I'm going to allow you to vocalize, hey, what do you need in this moment? Hey, what do you need in this moment? Hey, what do you need in this moment? Hey, how can I support you in this moment? How can I support myself in this moment? How can I support myself in this moment? How can I support myself in this moment? And so the latter is more important. How can I support myself in this moment? And then how can I show up for somebody else? I hope this is supportive. Boundaries are actually a support to help you understand that no relationship can complete you. No anxious or avoidant tendency is going to fill an inner discomfort. Your nervous system is not going to be fixed. It's a temporary band-aid when you're looking for somebody else to soothe you, and you're the only person that really can soothe you first by asking for what you need and then inviting somebody else in to support your soothing or support your growth. Because at the end of the day, yes, we need relationship, but we can't be in relationship without attunement to ourselves first, because we have to learn from our body's wisdom. We have to learn from the signals that our emotions are giving to us, because emotions are simply just signals of the nervous system, of energy that is moving, that if we can be attuned to the energy, communicate what that energy is telling us. Sometimes we communicate a need and then it's like, oh, actually, I don't think that's what my nervous system was saying. Let me try something else. This is, I think, what I need. And we can be in trial and error, but boundaries are going to show yourself that you are prioritizing secure attachment with self. So I hope this helps. Boundaries are healthy in relationship. If you have further questions, please reach out to me.